Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick. Now guys, today I'm going to do something a little bit different for these match reports. I'm going to focus solely on Chelsea. I watched the 90 minutes today of Chelsea versus Brighton. Wow, what a game. Obviously, as a Chelsea fan, for me, it was really good to see the revolution at Chelsea, the next revolution, I guess, of Abramovich's reign. However you pronounce his name. Yeah, but anyway, getting to the match report, it was a great game. Chelsea, we didn't boss possession at all in the first half. That was all down to Brighton. They did very well with that. When it comes to the game, I mean, first standout for me is what's Werner going to do? What is Werner going to get up to? This guy from the German league, scored 30 goals last season, comes in, 9.5 million in your teams. He did great, guys. I'm telling you right now. I'm probably being super biased, like, I love Chelsea, but I think he's going to be top scorer of this season, and I know he didn't even score a goal, so you might think, Mick, you're crazy, Mick, you're crazy, but the game he had, man, as soon as Chelsea, I'm surprised actually that the game plan didn't focus more in essence towards playing to his pace, yeah, and it could have been rustiness, it could have been, Chelsea needs more time to gel, but as soon as they start releasing that ball earlier and letting Werner get in behind with his pace, it's game over. It is game over. Werner's just going to dominate the league, I believe. We'll see. Next week's going to be a big test against Liverpool. Anyway, we'll get into that next week. So Werner, I think for me, is going to be a must-own. Not on penalties, however. Jorginho got the nod for the penalties. Hasn't missed one. I think he scored 7 in 7 for us. So that's big. That's big in regards to that. But if Jorginho, 1, gets sold, or 2, is not on the pitch because, he's going to be pushed for his place definitely in that Chelsea midfield, then who gets penalties? I think Werner will take them after that. So that's good for Werner out there and Werner owners and just for the game as a whole, really. I mean, who's going to own Jorginho? So next on, Kai Havertz had a very, very slow introduction to Premier League life. Didn't really impress too much. The game was played on the opposite wing for the majority of it, down the left wing. Kai was on the right. So I mean, it was an interesting display. I mean, he looks silky smooth on the ball. Don't get me wrong, but didn't really get into the game much. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does against Liverpool next week. Mason Mount, I mean, you just don't look at him. He's going to get rotated too much. He had a good game, but I wouldn't be looking at him. Alonso down that left struggled big time against Lamperty, this absolutely bright light of Brighton. Lamperty, 4.5 million. Have a look at him. He had a great game. Alonso, is he going to hold his spot? Reece James obviously had a cracker of a game. Goal assist on corners. Just allowed to bomb forward and score that goal. So something to look at. 5 million into the Chelsea defence. Will he hold his spot though? As Piliqueta was a little bit injured. Just a little bit injured. Will he hold his spot? I don't know. I own him. I'm not selling him. So something to think about. He will go up in price. I think that's it. Man. I was very impressed with the Chelsea performance. Obviously, copying that goal, Kepa, was he at fault? It was a good hit in the end. So now Brighton looked half decent in that game. Considering they conceded 3, they deserve more in the first half. That is my match report in regards to the Chelsea vs Brighton game. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did and you want to see more of these, you can head over to patreon.com/FPL Take the Hit, where I do a lot more of these. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you real soon. Ciao.